Alright, I'm so excited. It is finally time for me to jump into my driver career. However, I am a bit nervous being on the steering wheel and everything that I have such a learning curve that the difficulties are going to be down. I'm going to be making a ton more mistakes where if, I were just playing with all the assists on, then I would probably have the difficulty up in like the 90s or even in the hundreds. But um because of that, I am gonna start in F2. If you guys want to just skip straight to Formula One, the next video will be Formula One. I'm gonna do all Formula Two in this video, but this is gonna be a big learning curve. So I'd love if you guys would stick around and kind of just, I don't know, send some chat or comments. Tell me what you guys are thinking about the game, your thoughts, any suggestions on how I can work on getting better, um, all that good stuff. But we are going to only do a custom season here for F2. And we're probably going to do... oh, you can only do... Okay, so we're probably going to do 8 races. They're all going to be on the shorter or like mid-length out of the 14 that are available. But yeah, we're going to do this. That will let me... Sorry, I was reading. Monaco's not in there, Imola's not in there, Spain isn't in there. Monza is though. That's good. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do the 8 race one, and then yeah, we'll keep it pretty
Welcome
short.
to F125 and welcome to Driver Career. Before you get started, we need to choose how you'll play. This is the default setup, designed to give you a balanced experience. Or if you're already familiar with the F1 games, you can customize your settings as much as you want yourself. That's it from me. Enjoy!
Alright, so I am gonna go ahead and customize the settings. And then just give me 1 second and then I'll show you everything I did. Alright, so for settings, this is what we're gonna run. Basically, I have anti-lags off, traction control on medium. All the other stuff is practically on just because, like I said, my paddle shifters are broken and because of my desk I can't do it. I don't want to do these two while I'm learning how to do these two. Difficulty will switch before every single race, but right now it's just at 55. For F1 or for F2, we do have practice on just because I want to learn the tracks and how to not spin sideways every single time. But qualifying will be one shot. Race format will be feature only, and then we'll do short. For the first race, and then maybe I'll drop it down to very short. I'm not sure yet. Forecast is approximate. I want it to be realistic. Driver moves and R&D management is on. I struggled a lot with the R&D management. I wanted to turn it off because in real life I feel like racers don't worry about this. And I want this to feel very realistic. But I watched like one episode of somebody's F1 career driver mode, and it all looked very new. So if I do a second one, I'll turn it off. However, I did put both of the resource rates reduced. I wish I could drop it even more. One thing I dislike about this game is I feel like in 3 races, one of the worst teams out of the main 4 can be the best team, and then vice versa. Where I feel like more realistically it doesn't do that. There's not that big of a fluctuation. Now, yes, I can see Red Bull's getting a little bit better maybe this year or maybe not. Sure, but it just being the best car right away doesn't make sense. So I have both of these reduced. Everything is turned on. I used to not have these on. Now they're all the way on. I want them to be on. I want the car to feel realistic. Rules and regulations, right now the things are on. I feel like once I get a little better at the game, I'll turn this to strict. But for right now I have it on regular. I am spinning a lot, so I don't want to see as if I'm bleh. I don't want to get like 20 seconds in penalties because I spun around, you know what I'm saying? All of this is immersive, and then when these turn on for regular season, I'll do it. Right now, I do have rewinds enabled, but I did turn them to medium. I do like that they added this since 23. And the reason I have them on is just because, like I said, I'm spinning a lot, so I'd like to be able to kick those out. I'm actually gonna put that at high. Surface type real, race starts real, uh, tire temperatures are real, damage real, collisions are on. Um, Steering wheel, right now I'm using the remote control because it's easier. Obviously, all the audio's off. I have my subtitles on. So, there's that. And then we're not gonna do. I love how you can add in a Formula One car from the. No, we're gonna do official teams only, obviously. Um, use only the official teams. Yeah, we're gonna do the official teams only. Now give me 1 second. I want to add icons, but I only want to add icons that are Formula 2 drivers. I don't want to add anybody that's like from the F1 movie or any of that stuff. So give me 1 second. Okay, after taking a peek, all of the icon drivers are either legendary drivers, breaking point drivers, or Formula 3 drivers. I would add the Formula 3 drivers, but I don't have them. So it's going to be official drivers only. And then I assume that all the F2 drivers are going to just be in there. So we'll do official drivers only. And then we will confirm settings. Now, if I had like done the breaking point and like I felt like it made sense for me to add them in there, then maybe I would, but not gonna do that. It's cool that you can actually do a custom driver, like you could, or an official driver, like I could go in and just build up Borletto's career, but we're actually gonna do a custom driver. And give me 1 second. Now, I remember the one thing I noticed in this game is that none of these faces even give a little bit of vibe to me. And the problem is you can't like, you can't edit them at all, which is something I complained about in a previous video. Well, I didn't complain about it. I just said that it'd be nice if they added it to the game. I guess we'll go with that one. The country, we are from the States. Why can't, oh, I was gonna say, why can't I see what I'm writing? Right, and then there's a good chance there's not my name because they never is. We gotta go all the way down. M-A, oh,
Maverick!
nice! My name is in here. That's epic. Cool. And then number, obviously, because this game hates us, they won't let you pick number 1. I wish that they would give you like a first choice and a second choice, so then like this is the number I want, but then if the number is not available, this is the number it'll give me. But we'll rock number 47.
Hey, I'm Elena. I'll be your agent, and I'm so excited to work together to get to Formula One. Now that we've introduced ourselves, you'll see that you now have a set of driver ratings. These will be tied to you for the entirety of your career and will track your progress. As you perform well out on track, these ratings will improve and feed into various other areas of your journey through F1. We'll cover each rating in more detail later.
So this is another thing that I had kind of mentioned I wish you could change. I wish you could like adjust these. Like I wish I could actually drop my experience down to 20 and maybe my racecraft to 60 and my, or Maybe my racecraft down to like 54 and my awareness down to 60 and my pace down to, I don't know, 61, 62. I know it would make me start lower, but I think that would be one cool for the simple aspect of like, did I just do this one? I did do that one. I think it would be cool for the simple aspect of like, it'd be a bit more accurate to like me, I guess. We built this one on the ooh, what is it? Um, we built this helmet on my my actual F1 world. I hate all of these, but we'll do this one. I wonder, it says browse items. Let's see what this does. Oh, you need money. Yeah, that's what I would probably want right there. I would do that actually. Alright, we'll stick with this one, just the listening. And then victory call.
We have to remember these days, there's no guarantee they're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
Yeah, I like that one for now. Alright, let's move on. And then academy. Okay, so this is something that I'm a bit, I guess, thoughtful on, right? So it says to choose academy. This academy is where your driver got their break. Choose an academy where it'll improve your recognition with the associated teams, meaning you will have more say in car development. So I'm definitely not picking Red Bull. If I drive for a team, you know what? Actually, okay, so I've been thinking about this, right? I don't want to like just I'm trying to give as minimal upgrades and abilities and everything to all of these cars because I don't want to just kind of like be the best right away. But I think what I'll do is I'll actually put my insight in here with the Alpines. Yeah, with the Alpines because eventually I'm gonna end up be the racing for Mercedes, Ferrari, or probably McLaren. But I think the only driver that I would be willing to chase or switch with is driving for Alpine. So we're gonna do this as if they're the one that gives me the recognition, and then after a season or two, we'll probably go with one of the bigger three teams. So for now, we'll actually choose this. Um,
This
and we're
is
gonna
the
have a
current
nice.
Formula 2 team roster. They're all eager to work with you, so choose who you feel would be the best fit for your journey through F2.
Elena, you sounded sick there, like deathly sick. Alright, so I won't lie, last time we went with Trident, I am they're all the same. Silverstone, France, Czech Republic, Spain, Netherlands. Okay, for right now, we're gonna click on this one because it's in Italy, and I want to see if it allows me to like look at it inside here.
Okay, who would you like your teammate to be? You can view both of the current drivers and toggle through some information here before making your decision. It might have an impact on your standing within the team.
Oh, cool. Okay, so wow, you have Kimi Antonelli and Oliver Behrman on this team. Uh, Insights. Okay, well we can't go with that team then because they're. So who's a Trident then? We might end up going with Trident again. Just there's Paul Aron. because I don't want to replace Kimi Antonelli, or like I'd rather race against them. You know what I'm saying? There's Calapento, which I don't know why he's not racing over Duhan, but don't ask me questions. Isaac Hajar, who's also gonna be racing. I could race beside him. That'd be cool. That's the Red Bull itself. I'm thinking we're probably gonna end up going with there's Borletto. Wow, this is gonna be actually a really fun Formula 2 career. Like, you're gonna be racing with quite a few guys who I'm gonna be racing with next year. It's kind of like we're all gonna get moved up together. You know what? Okay, so I was trying to decide, and I'm sitting here just kind of scrolling mindlessly. We are actually probably gonna go with the Art Grand Prix team. They're based out of France, so I can make an excuse that, you know, I was staying, I don't know, with my friend from France. And on top of that, looks like they're the Alpine kind of team. So, what we'll do is we'll replace Zach here. He looks like he could be a decent racer, but we'll replace him, and we'll race here with Victor Martins, who is slightly better. And he is from France. He is a year younger than me. Cool. So we're gonna race here with Victor, and it's gonna be me and him. Awesome. Well, if you guys have stuck around this long to participate in my Formula 2 career and the development and all of that stuff, one, I can't tell you how appreciative I am that not only did you click on my video, but have you been watching this far into it. And I really hope you guys continue to enjoy and stick around, and maybe even kind of go through this career with me. Or I kind of play games kind of like Team Art does. So there's a lot of games on my channel, so if you're interested in checking out some other games or even making some recommendations, please let me know. I'm always game to learn new things. I did learn how to change some of the settings, so we'll be, you know, doing that from here on out. But I am going to switch over to my other controller real quick. I see my controller turn off. Hop on here, and we will session info. Now I can do all of these things. Alright, we are actually going to do this just for the simple fact of me learning the track, so I will see you guys in a second. Okay, after a little bit of practice, we went up in some of the categories. I did all of them. Struggled a little bit. It's going to put me in a one-shot qualifying. I'd like to be able to back out, save, and then like do one of those practice moments, but I don't know if it's going to let me. Hold on one second. Okay, it is most definitely not gonna let me. So, learned my lesson. Instead of doing practice, I need to jump straight out of practice and go do the track that I'm on before I do practice, and then after I do practice, jump into qualifying. So we're probably gonna start pretty far from the back here, as it looks like Maloney is gonna be the race leader. Or at least the pole sitter for qualifying. I'm trying really hard not to race him. I'm just gonna have to lower the difficulty. I've yet to figure out the brakes and the traction control and how to maximize them, so. But that's okay. If I gotta start from the back of the pack once, that's better than, you know, I don't know. I'll have a Bearman. Oh, okay, cool. So it's like all the ghosts are going, but the one that's the fastest is the one in front. So it's not, I don't actually know who Got the fastest lap. Cool. I will get better in time though. The brakes are really giving me fits. And the last thing I want to do is spin. It says I'm in 20th, so I've pushed up 2 positions. One more. 2 more. An 18th. For being a baby pulled straight out, I'd say that's not too bad. I'd say that's not too bad at all. And then, like I said, we'll just adjust the difficulties and we'll make adjustments as we go. So,
Goodbye for now, but in all honesty, we're just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights
Ajar,
Out tomorrow.
Calapinto, Behrman, Bauerletto, Antonelli. Love how Antonelli's not the one that's just on pole. I feel like Antonelli should be the one that's on pole every time. But, one thing I wish you could see is like their another thing that I wish that you could see is their stats. Like I wish you could like look at them and be like, oh, this guy's a 62, this guy's a whatever, you know. I wish there was stuff like that. I lost pace. Yeah, I'm sure I will. But yeah, I wish you could do that. I wish you could look and be like, oh, Colapinto is now a 76 or now is an 81 or, you know, I wish you could do stuff like that. That would be awesome. But let's jump to the main menu and I will see you guys in a second. Should have said what track that was on. So if you guys didn't know this, you can actually go to time trials and you can set lap times. Wow, 126. The fastest lap time on this track is 131. But you can actually go to time trials and you can do laps and then you can either choose your fastest time, or you can, what I'll do is do 4 or 5 laps and then I'll estimate my average, just because, you know, I'm still learning how to be consistent. And then you can pop them all in and it'll be like, oh, okay, so your difficulty for this track should be this. And I want to start doing that. Well, actually, I started doing that for F123 because I really hated when I would, like, get in a race and then be, like, 20 seconds behind pace or 20 seconds ahead of pace. Like, I want to feel really competitive. I want the race to feel real and fun. So, we are going to do this, and I will see you guys in a second, and I will let you guys know. This didn't even take me to the loading screen. And it's not talking again. Hold on.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. Isaac Hadjar lines up on pole position, with Franco Colapinto alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Behrman, Stanek, Gabriel Bortoletto, Maloney, Antonelli, Hauger, Pepe Marti, Kushmini, Verschoor, Aaron, Jack Crawford, Juan Manuel Correa, and Dirksen, Miata, Fittipaldi, and Maverick, Cordial, Villa Gomez, Martins, and Taylor Barnard completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So I just realized that I went and did that to figure out.
The new season starts now. I'm Alex Jakes, Alex Brundle is alongside me, and it is time to restart Formula 2. We're so excited to be back. Alex, what are you expecting from this season?
Put 22 of the world's best young racing drivers in a pot, some great venues, press go, and it kicks out a champion. I cannot wait to see who comes out on top at the end of the year.
I realize now that I'm racing for Williams.
This is not going to be an easy race from this position, but just give it your best shot.
So I just realized that I went and did all that to see what difficulty I needed to be on. And it was all for naught. Like, I think I'm on 55, which I know is not a lot. Like, I was racing on harder, but because of the learning and all that crap, it says that I should be anywhere from 50 to 53, 53 being my best lap, 50 being an average. Well, actually, if I had 2 good laps, an average of my best 4 laps. It actually says I should be around 43. But it's not going to let me change it because it just jumped straight into the race, which is absurd and obnoxious because, like, I wanted to be competitive, but it's just, there's nothing I can do about it, so whatever. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. No, we're not doing that. I pressed the wrong button. It's never made me do that before. Why? What the hell is going on? I don't understand. We're gonna just not hold it this time and see what happens. It's not, I'm not even moving. I'm not even moving. You've watched me race. Okay, there we go. Yes, we're gonna run up this track. Oh, what the fuck? I just got hit. I just got hit. I've been hit. I can't even get around it. And we're dead.
Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Options? Oh, wait. Sure. Options? Restart session. First race of the season. It is not going to plan. Come on, engage. You see this, right? I just got hit. Oh, what a start to my Formula 2 career. I'll tell you what. Maybe I was letting go too early? I don't know. I just ripped my wing off. Let us... Yeah. Sorry. I really... Good luck catching the rest of the track now, right? Well, good news is I have no company. Bad news is I've a 3-second gap in front of me, and I was just driving Formula 1 cars, so now I don't know how to brake with this one, because the Formula 2 cars, they lock up faster. Yeah, because, oh man. I need to do the testing shit before I do this. And if I don't get to do practice, I don't get to do practice. It won't affect anything.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
I think I could get at least back up into points. I just really need to realize I have body damage. it feels nice to be back in F2 and really like having to fight for a name again. And I like that, you know what, like I was complaining about it, but like the difficulty being higher, like it feels right. Like, you know what, I was just a Formula 3 driver. I just got brought up from karting. They're moving me up through the ranks really fast. But realistically, my experience isn't there yet. I've never raced with guys like this. This is my first time in Formula 2, you know? And there's a challenge there that needs to be overcame. Like, I need to crawl up to the top of the leaderboard in 8 races to prove my worth. And I think that's pretty cool. Did it give me DRS? Okay, cool. I assume it's the green thing, but, you know, I had to double check. Like, you know, and if there's anybody here supporting me, like, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Like, I am really excited about this. And unlike a lot of people who play, you know, 1 or 2 games and then never play it again, this is one of those games that I'm definitely going to stick to for a while. And we're going to see what we can accomplish. I want to get better at it. I'd like to eventually turn off all the assists. However, again, I will have to, like, allow them to, I could have probably dove in there for right now. Let's get behind them. I only have 5 laps. One thing I am gonna race is like realize is I have a small struggle with passing people, so there's gonna be, I'm sure, a learning curve for getting around these people. I've just gotta. The problem is Fittipaldi's got like some kind of straight line because he's closer to Crawford or something, and he's getting better switch stream. I'm not sure, but yeah, he's definitely outdoing me in the straights, and I can't keep up with him. Oh shit! But I haven't cut many corners, and other than the one spin, I think. No. Sorry. It's annoying. Like I said, I've only got so much of these on. And it'll only be for F2. Once I get to F1, I'll turn them off. Or I'll turn them to 1. Depending on how good I've gotten with the assist.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.7 seconds.
My teammate sucks.
Okay, mate, let's try and climb up the order. I'm setting you a new target. Push, push.
Ooh, cool. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Damn it. Trying to like do my race and not spin around. Oh shit. Okay, come on, dude. We gotta not touch here.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
Ah, shit. Gotta give him space. Now I've heard the AI are a lot smarter in this game, but we will see if that's true, or if the difficulty is just low enough that they're not going to make as many aggressive moves, or if I'm in F2, or what it is. But I would like to catch Crawford. I was really hoping that I was going to get back into the points, but it's not looking like that right now. I have to put up some really good lap times to get up to Korea. I just feel like they're running away from me in the straights. That was bad.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
I also have a lot of body damage, which is not helping my case. Please do not spin me. I'm just locking up the tires and everything a lot now. Wonder why. Like what? And we're in the wall again. Oh, and I'm out of rewind.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay.
Oh, I guess I'm not out of rewind. Okay, back to my race. I will catch him naturally. I need to stop worrying about catching him. And I'm sideways again. Really not helping my case here, am I?
Okay, that wasn't quite what we needed there, I'm afraid, but listen, not to worry. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus for the rest of this race.
You know what, my front tires are going, that's probably why I'm locking up so much.
You're just starting to drop back from the car in front by about 2 seconds a lap now. Get your head down.
I say we're entering every turn and I'm just locking up every time. Oh shit.
Alright, so we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race.
Damn. 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 Oh shit. And I'm broken. Oh, this hurts my heart so much. Ugh. This is why I was afraid to jump into my career already. I was afraid that if I jumped right into it, and he locked up in front of me again. I was afraid that if I jumped into my career, I would get screwed because I wouldn't be good enough yet.
Catching you at a rate of about 2 seconds a lap. Be aware.
I wouldn't be good enough yet to not do this right here, this spinning crap. That's not what I intended, but it worked. And if they ask me to give the position back, I will. If not, I'm not going to. That just kind of worked out in my favor. But yeah, I was afraid that if I jumped straight into this career mode, I would make a lot of mistakes like I'm making. And the mistakes would cause me, like, you know, that being good at the game, I guess, theory, you know, being on top, racing with the number 2 guy, number 3 guy, number 1 guy, you know, competing for points instead of competing to be in 4th place, or in 5th place, you know, not even in the points chase, especially when I'm supposed to be like this big name that's coming out of the nowhere. Alright, I gave the position back technically. And yeah, so I was putting it off and I was doing F1 World and everything, and I don't know, I guess I feel like if I'm gonna be new to the game, I might as well be new to the game. Like, why not learn? And
you might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
But yeah, so I'm just trying to, like, remind myself this is all part of the game and the learning experience. And
okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
that worked. But yeah, I'm trying to be understanding to, like, you know, this is a learning experience, and, you know, I gotta, maybe my F2 career is just, like, shows a dominant train of, like, growth. I don't know. Difficulty, like I said, is a bit high for where I'm at and learning the car and learning the braking, and there's gonna be a figure out, because you can't change the settings, sadly, and there is some of my points towards the whole career mode in this game where it's like, I love the Formula 1 games. I've really come to enjoy driving in them. I've enjoyed, you know, the process of being it. Oh, my car's engine's overheating, so I'm having power issues. I don't know why it's overheating there. Oh, you know what? Probably because I have so much body damage that I don't even have body anymore. I am curious to know what that looks like. But yeah, it's just little stuff like that. No. Oh shit. It's all coming to shit. Those are the things. Like, I wish I could, like, I could change the difficulty in the game. Like, right now it's really frustrating that I can't turn the difficulty down a little bit. I wish that just because I backed out to go try and figure the game out, it wouldn't have just screwed me and not let me drive. Oh, I only got one position that whole race. Good on Paul Aaron. So there's just little things that I think would make the game significantly better.
Argentina has left them all behind. Franco Colapinto takes the checkered flag.
I'm not gonna watch all that.
And they're making their way onto the.
Trying to see what time I work. Work at 3. Okay, so I have time. Not a lot of time, but I have time.
And after all of that excitement, I think I need a lie down. Thanks for joining us. We will see you when Formula 2 returns.
Oh, Colapinto moved up and Hajar fell down. Oh, I only moved up one pace. That's extremely irritating. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pop over on the controller and I will see you guys in just a second. Alright, so if you watch here on lap 1. Oh, wait, nope, hold on, sorry. If you watch here on lap 1, I am driving and I get cut off by Vorskov, whatever. Finally, he gets out of the way. We hop back into the race. We start doing really well. And then if you jump ahead a few laps, we finally catch up to, looks like it's Fittipaldi. And I struggle to get around him for a while here. But where is it? Let's see this overtake. I dive down the inside. Don't think much of it. Still battling though. And then finally in this turn, I get in front of him, which is pretty cool. You see the body damage right there on the car. Right there. Yep. And then I lock up on the brakes, just barely keep him behind me. At this point, I'm having lockup after lockup after lockup. Then where does he get in front of me? I had a really cool moment. That's what I was specifically looking for. God, man, my driving line just got worse and worse as the race went on. Hold on. And then this was the moment where I think it's Jerkskin got in front of me, and then he just absolutely slowed down way before me. And if you watch it, I absolutely have to dive down. Hold on, let's throw it right here. Yeah, here he comes. Boom, quick dive. Love that. That was excellent. And then the very end of the race, it looked like I had nothing left, but it's still there. Anyways, one cool moment for the race. Boy. Experience went up a bit, racecraft went up a bit, awareness surprisingly went up, pace was surprisingly went up, focus went down. I'm surprised that anything went up. That was horrible. Also, I didn't read the details. I didn't even see you could do that. Alright, so it's going to take me to practice here in Austria. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to save and quit, and I'm going to go do laps on the track instead of the practice. Will it give me as much XP? Probably not. But if I can do the practice afterwards, then I'll do some of the practice afterwards. However, my big goal is really just to... Yeah, because I don't think it's going to let me... It's going to let me... What if I do mid-session save? Cancel, save and exit. Let's try save and exit and then see if when I come back in it'll bring me back to the practice. But we're in Austria. We're gonna go do the laps and see what happens. But maybe if that works, then instead of like getting screwed like I did on that last race, I'll be a little bit smarter and better about this. So I'll see you guys in a second.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Okay, I'm really hoping that we can actually change the difficulty. It says the difficulty needs to be set to 67, so I'm probably gonna set it to 66, 65 because I spin out a lot. But I don't think I'm actually gonna have time to do this race today. It's gonna be the same video for you guys. It'll be this. For Formula 2, I'll put it all in one, instead of spreading it out every race. But I accidentally did Austria instead of Australia because I dyslexic and read the words wrong. So I wasted so much time because I was hoping
That's
to do
it for
2
practice
races.
then. We will see you again soon.
Oh, whatever. So I'm really afraid that they're not going to let me change the difficulty. And again, I'm going to be... Experience went up, which is cool. Everything else should stay the same. Except for focus might change. Focus did not change. Practice program. Oh, okay. So that's the experience I'm getting. It's not the... I thought it said I was getting XP. That's the reason I was doing it. I really hope you let me change the difficulty, because otherwise I'm just going to come out on the top of the boat. Thank you. Alright, let's bump this up to 65. Like I said, it wants 67 based on my average. I'm going to put it for 67 for the qualifying lap, and then I'll drop it down to 67. I really wish you could, like, truly see all of the other cars and team play, or drivers, overalls and stuff. We're not going to watch all this. Go to track. One shot. Made everything we got. Not a huge fan of Australia's track. There's 2 sections I tend to spin around. I am already in last place, but this is how it typically goes. I typically overbrake that first turn. Right there, that's where I turn. I might restart this. And then just lie and cut it out. Probably won't cut it out. I don't do that. I tend to show my mistakes. We'll see how it goes. Right now I'm battling for last place. No, 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 no. How do I? Easy off the gas. I dropped down to 19th just in that turn alone. Crazy. And we're around sideways again. I can't begin to express my frustration. I am going to restart that one time and just see if I can do better. I really would like to do better. Give me a chance, game. Give me a chance.
With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live in...
Let's give it. We're going to give it one more go. I don't have the time to do one more go, but we're going to do one more go. I have to leave in 5 minutes. That's okay. And then I'll just have to remember. I cut corners. Alright, let's give this a go. Come on, baby. That would be me saying that I need to leave. Where's... Come on. I'm already in 20th, but I'm a lot closer. Now, I'm not looking for a first, but top 10 would be really nice. I just joined the F1 cars before this, so I think that's my excuse for restarting it, because I'm going to leave the fact that I restarted it in there. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You know. But I definitely, there's a big difference between the F1 cars and the F2 cars. So every time I go do the difficulty setting and then come back here, the car just doesn't handle like the F1 car, and I get so agitated and make so many mistakes. This looks more like me. Hopefully I'll like maybe give up a position or two here. Yeah, where's the setting button? Stop! Jesus Christ. The problem is I keep making, like, I know I said I wanted to give up a position there, but I keep making just mistakes because I'm distracted with my fucking phone going off. And it's not as easy to find the pause button on the steering wheel as it is on my phone, or on the remote controller. Which is just excuses, but... Alright, I'll take a fourth. A fourth is a good place to start, and then we'll do like a 2 or 4 laps before I start my... Am I recording? I'm recording. Before I start my my actual race off camera, and then I'll put it all together. But let's...
It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the feature race gets underway.
Cool. And it looks like our teammate is actually up here with us, and neither one of them have points. What? Oh, that's because those are the points that were given out this race. You get points for qualifying at first in Formula 1. Where, if you look at the driver's standings, me and my teammate both have 0 points and are at the very bottom. Because, yeah. Anyways, I am gonna leave it there. I will change the difficulty real quick, but pace should go up, yeah. Cool. Change the difficulty, I think, to 80 or 67, like, or 65, like I said, just because I tend to make more mistakes when there's cars around, and then, I will see you guys in the split of a second, but for me it'll probably be tonight or tomorrow before I get back on. So, alright, for you guys it's the same thing, but for me I'm back. I just finished working a 10-hour shift. It is almost 3 o'clock in the morning, but I was super excited to get into this Australia race, so I'm gonna try and be attentive. Though I just did the qualifying, or the time trials to try and get loosened up.
Welcome to Australia, welcome to Albert Park. It will be the first time for some of these drivers to race around this famous circuit. Whether it's your first time here or whether you're a veteran, you're very welcome.
Let's just say I was very inconsistent, making
It's
a lot
always
of
a
mistakes.
favourite on the Formula 2 calendar, Albert Park. It runs to 3.28 miles and 14 turns that will test the drivers.
There's 2 turns on this track that I suck at.
Let's look at the grid order for today's race while the cars make their final preparations. A fantastic effort from Isaac Hadjar yesterday puts him on pole position, with Andrea Kimi Antonelli alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Colapinto, Maverick, Pepe Marti, Martins, Stanek, Behrman, Aaron, Gabriel Bortoletto, Cordial, Hauger, Juan Manuel Correa, Ritomo Miata, Fittipaldi, Villa Gomez, Dirksen, Taylor Barnard, For sure, Crawford, Maloney, and Kushmini completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
So I was thinking about
It is
this.
the Formula
Oh,
2
sorry.
race. It is time to introduce you to Alex Brundle. I'm Alex Jakes, and we've got changeable weather out there today. That's making for some nervous team personnel down in the paddock, down in the pit lane.
Well, uncertainty is what strategy's all about, but it absolves the teams from the responsibility of running both compounds of tyre. They might have to use that wet tyre, of course, and then the question is, where do those crossovers lie between the wet and dry conditions?
I'm really confused on why I'm in this car.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Okay, so we've had a lot of starts to the race that just didn't work for some reason because my car just didn't want to move when I let go of the clutch. And we've had one race where we got to lap 6 and then I spun because I'm just still learning traction control, I guess. And I wasn't having it. I was sitting pretty in third, and Colapinto was leading the race with Hajar behind him. But I'll take this and I'll fight, and all I gotta do is put up good laps, and I did have the fastest lap of the race last race, so I'd love to run down Antonelli and just run with him, even if I just stay behind him the entire time. But that section right there, I just lose so much time.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead.
No, 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 no. I didn't know that's what that button did. Nor did I try to press the button. Oh, I can just press cancel. It's like I did not want to do that. I was doing really well. They were about to give me a challenge, I think, there, and I accidentally canceled it. Last time it was to stay in front of Antonelli till lap 6. There's going to be a much tighter group up here in the front of the pack. I think that's where I crashed for my final rewind right there. And this is where I've hit the wall 100 times. But I'm getting better if you can't tell. And that's what matters. I still have a bad habit with getting distracted looking at other people's stuff though. No, 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 no.
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD.
Shut up. We're fine. We didn't do that. That didn't happen. It didn't happen. You didn't see it. It wasn't real. It was your imagination. Yeah, into the gas better there.
Gap to your teammate behind, 2.8 seconds. Okay, mate, Antonelli's ahead of you. They're holding us up now, so let's please try and get past as soon as possible and get on with our race. Push, push.
Okay, I'll give everything I have. No, 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 no. No! Oh, it's so aggravating when you're doing so good and then it just all falls apart so quickly. Up, Antonelli. Okay, I can live with this. DRS. I just need a good space to get around him. It's not gonna be right there though. I gotta be smart about this. This isn't just to bully past people, this is real racing. I keep getting in the gas way too heavy right there. Oh man.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Enjoying everything I can, man. Alright? You just gotta be patient with me. I love the graphics and everything on this game. I know that YouTube apparently downgrades everything a little bit when you play it back, but oh, this game just looks so good. Get leave me space.
Oh mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it.
Cheers, mate. I was expecting like a top 4, maybe a podium, realistically, but I will graciously take a win. After last race, we just gotta keep it out of the wall, keep it from turning sideways, and keep good pace. Ah, shit. And I just let them back in. I'm not rewinding though. That was real. It's what happened. We live with it. We move on. All I can do now is try and put up good lap times and keep them behind me. Again, there's only so much cheating I can do. I've got to really be authentic and allow them to reap the benefits of my mistakes, and hopefully even that I'm not doing though. As I just said, I gotta learn to not cheat as much. Like, that's fine. Like, I made a mistake. Now they're on my hind heels.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.9 seconds.
I wonder what position that means. Should I be here? No. No, not with how many mistakes I made. I should be much further down. But will I take this with a grain of salt? Yeah. Cause your boy looks like he's about to pull off his first Formula 2 career win. I'd really like to get to a place where I don't spin every race, every lap.
We have to remember these days, there's no guarantee they're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Well, that felt good. That felt very good. Oh.
So as they climb out of the car, the ART team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly deserved win.
Those fastest laps really count towards the end of the year, you know. The extra points for them start totting up, and that's how these drivers become champions at this level.
Still weird that I'm part of Alpine, and I'm pretty sure when I picked the team it said it was
race
Alpine.
Today. And the team, they worked so hard all weekend to get the exact right setup out of the car. The results speak for themselves. ART Grand Prix, your winners today.
Your boy takes home his first win. That's awesome. I so should go to bed, but I don't want to. I feel like I'm on top of the world and all that. Definitely should not have won that, but also, when did I change character skins. I wish there was more customization in this game. It's a good amount of XP though. Helps with the podium pass.
And after all of that excitement, I think I need a lie down. Thanks for joining us. We will see you when Formula 2 returns.
Cool. So real quick, looking at that for the weekend race, we got the best lap, and we won. Obviously, it looks like Hijar dropped from first all the way down, and Antonelli and Calapento held their spots. Martins dropped one position. Martins, sorry, but he did hold out some points, so that should help us if we go down to the standings. It looks like I have jumped up to third place after not getting any points in the first race. I'm chasing Calapento. He's up by 15. And for the Constructors Championship, we have jumped from being tied for what looks like it is now 9th to we've gotten all the way up to 4th, which is pretty good. So hopefully my teammate can continue to do wonderful things for us. But if you give me 1 second, I'm going to go look and see if I can find me a cool ass picture. One cool moment. Oh shit. No DNF. Weekend rating decline. Ratings will naturally reduce over time. Oh. Oh, cool. Finishing position versus starting position. Objective overtakes completed. Weekend natural decline. That's cool that they have a natural decline there. Driving standards, no DNF. Fastest lap. Race position. Cool. Just was checking it all out. Again, all 8 of these races, one video for you guys. For me, I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. I will try and do a few more of these races tomorrow. But this is probably going to take a bit of time for me, at least, to get these done. Hopefully, I can get 2 more races done tomorrow, but I will catch you guys in like a second. We are affixing to jump on to the Austrian Grand Prix. I'm about to do practice, but you know, for you guys still same video, but for me I just woke up, so I did some laps to figure out the difficulty, and it's saying that I should be anywhere from saying I should be in the mid to upper 70s. So hey, Dios míos. So I'm gonna do this race strategy because I did it with the Formula 1 car, because that's the way that you get the settings, and you know the Formula 2 cars don't handle as well. So I'm gonna get some practice in with this, and then as soon as I'm done, we'll see you for qualifying.
That concludes a really intriguing practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend continues.
I'm a second ahead of pace, but we'll be fixing the settings here in a second. I turned on the video because I think it's gonna do there it is. The experience. And then I wanted to look. I think the experience is because I did the practice program. Yeah. I'm just gonna get stupid experience in this game. That's what's gonna drive my number up. But this track I'm gonna be pretty good at. For qualifying, we're gonna put it on 75 for the difficulty, and then for the race we'll put it on 72. I really wish you could see all the other drivers things. Also, it'd be cool if you started in Bloody hell, I can't speak English. If you could start in F2, if you started with like a lower rating. Also trying to get the settings right, so then on tracks that you struggle with, you finish higher, or you finish lower, and the ones that you do really good with, you finish higher, is also another thing that I have found myself struggling with. I've also made quite a few mistakes on this qualifying lap, so it will not pay me dividends later. Granted, the qualifying time did say that I should put it on 74, not 75, but I feel like I get so good at qualifying sometimes that. Wow, same 404. I found my little steady spot for qualifying. Now this race I kind of expect to win, to be honest. And it also makes sense, like, the three of us up here on the top are all going to F1, right?
The grid is set then, it just leaves us with the race itself. Join us tomorrow, we'll be live with all the action. Until then, goodbye.
Actually, that's a lie. I don't think Marti is. I know Behrman, Borletto, and Hajar are, but Calapento might not be. We'll see as we get there. What I will do, though, is we will advance, and then I'll drop it down to 73, probably. And then we'll try and make this a bit more difficult as we go. Try. Drop to 73. And then let's go kick some fucking ass, baby. 10 laps. Go give it my all. And
it's race day here at Spielberg, and the drivers are making their final preparations down on the grid before lights out. Look around, it's a spectacular setting, and I'm sure today's race will do it justice. Spielberg is a very short lap, one of the shortest we'll see in this Formula 2 championship. 7 rights and 3 lefts make up the 10 corners of the circuit. The left-hand kink of turn 2, leading into the uphill braking of turn 3, represents another overtake hotspot. Let's take a look at the grid positions for today's race. Isaac Hadjar lines up on pole position. And it's Andrea Kimi Antonelli in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Pepe Marti, Maverick, Paul Aaron, Colapinto, Behrman, Barnard, Stanek, Joshua Dirksen, Hauger, Bortoletto, Victor Martins, Kushmini, Miata, Villa Gomez, Maloney, and Richard Verschoor. Cordial, Crawford, Fittipaldi, and Juan Manuel Correa completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out. So let's get down to the track.
So random food for thought. I was kind of hoping that.
Hello one, hello all, and welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. He is Alex Brundle, and we have changeable conditions today. Alex, how does that uncertainty affect the strategy?
There are going to be some quivering hands on the tyre guns, aren't there, when they tighten up what could easily be the wrong specification of tyre completely for the conditions. It's a gamble out there.
What was I saying?
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Oh, I had a thought and it's gone now. Whatever. We'll find out if it rains. Oh, this is actually the track that I was practicing on. Let's see if I can get this right. Antonelli had a horrible start. Oh, I tried to leave room. Cool. I kind of hope Calapinto actually makes it into the league with how he's driving. It would really suck to see him do so good in Formula 2 and then not get a spot over Doohan, which is another thing I really wish you could change in the whole rosters thing. But I don't actually know who raced in the Italian Grand Prix, which is the most recent Grand Prix that happened for me at the current time of me recording this. Oh, Hajar's gonna run away from me, ain't he? But yeah, I feel like this F2's experience could like actually shape a little bit of, you know, us as racers. That would be cool, you know, kind of see like like if Borletto's that far down, like maybe Calapinto goes and races for and I apologize, I'm just gonna call it the green team because I don't actually know their name. Nico Hulkenberg.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Antonelli's right there with me. This is my track. I've spent enough time on this track. This is so my track. It's just getting around Hajar here. I really hope to see more passes in this one. From other, like the CPU, the AI. Are they CPU or are they AI?
Brilliant, nice move, keep going.
Antonelli had the fastest lap. We are in a different league, us three, aren't we? Oh, cool. It looks like Antonelli was trying to make a move on Hajar. I really hope that there's more, like if you watch, I'll try and make a short on it. I try to do that a bit more often. Yeah, but if you watch, been watching this whole video, obviously, this is one video. I forget that because when I do the Formula 1, we'll do full races and everything. But, like in the last race, there was, I don't think any position changes other than me and Antonelli for the lead after the second lap. Like and I could be wrong. I think like Hajar might have got, or Calapinto might have gotten past me one time, but it was because I made a mistake and then I passed him right back. But after that, there was no battle. There's no changes, which kind of feels like 23 again. Where when I was watching, oh, it's AA something. I was watching his my team while I was waiting for my game to come out because I was stupid excited. If you watch him, he had a lot of like, oh shit. He had a lot of like AI battles going on in the back. So I'm just hoping that, I don't know if that's because he was on such a high difficulty and I'm yet to be driving on difficulty 100. I'm sure with time I'll get there, but yeah, I wish I could better understand like the whole concept or of the AI making battles and pressing and sticking their nose where their nose needs to be and just stuff like that. I think that would be cool. But if you hear it, I don't screech my tires as much. I still screech them every once in a while, but I'm getting better. I'm getting so much better. Though I kind of like this track. Hence me running a fuck away.
Okay, mate. Hadge is behind you. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That was a great objective to give me. I think Antonelli might get around Hadjar here eventually, though. Get off the thing. Thank you.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Next straight, I want to try and set it up where the guy talks more. It's another thing. I just don't like how like PC players have it so much better than us. I think I'm on more. Okay. Trying to press the right buttons.
Copy that.
I let them in because I was distracted. Alright, time to gain some ground again. That's another thing I do constantly. Let the A back in because I'm trying to press buttons. That's why I wish like I could talk. I have a microphone. Why can't I talk to my engineer? That doesn't make sense to me. Also, I hope my teammate's doing good back there somewhere.
Gap to your teammate behind, 10.0 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh, super soft tyres. They're in 13th place. We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid. And the time last lap, 1:17.9.
Antonelli is falling off of Hadja. Oh shit. I'm making a lot of mistakes right this second. I need to stop. Okay.
Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate.
Oh, this steering wheel just makes this game so much more fun. I feel bad because, like, I know I don't have like 100 people that are watching my channel, or even 10 people. I hope that some people are enjoying this or whatever, but I'm probably gonna get very distracted from playing a lot of my other games because I have a steering wheel now. Also, Antonelli's finally fallen off Hadja. I think it's Hadja. I made a mistake there. Also, the halo on the F2 cars are taller, so I can't actually see in my mirrors at all. Where in F1, you'll be able to use my mirrors. Because I did move the camera forward and down for this to try and make it as close to a cockpit as I could. Maybe if I do like a hyper-realistic series where I replay through it, maybe I will, maybe I won't. There's a lot of other games I'd like to play too. I could actually like turn off the upgrades and make it where my team does all of that, and then race from the cockpit only, which would be a cool experience maybe. But to do an entire series season thing again, when even in I'm making a lot of mistakes. My mistakes has allowed Antonelli back in, but I have made a lot of mistakes. My front tires are feeling the wear and tear. I wish I could see what like my teammates' tires were. See how like much I'm wearing them down compared to other people. But you can hear the lockups. I'm definitely the reason that they were a little bit balder. But I mean, if you listen to the lockups I've had on this race compared to the last race, I'm getting significantly better race by race. I just keep blocking that front right one up a little bit. It's all good though. Gotta crawl to run, you know, or something like that. I'm not gonna. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, sorry. Alright. I've been really good of no review or review wines. I really want to get better and better with it, but that was. I can't be as aggressive. My tires are bald. Not bald. They're in the 30s, but I can't be as aggressive into these like.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Man, me and Hadja have left Antonelli. Oh, just back off the gas a little bit. Oh shit. I'm gonna come in second. What a disappointing way to finish the race. Damn. Oh man, but it's okay.
Mate,
I like it. That was
Well
authentic.
done.
I made a
We're really
mistake.
happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes.
Like I said, I made a mistake. I have to live with the consequences. But it just hurts.
Takes the checkered flag.
Hadja.
To win the race.
Alright, we don't need to see them celebrate.
I can see them making their way onto the podium now. Campos have come a really long way in this championship, and what a special race it has been. They're on top again.
Alright, we've seen them. Alright, right. I think we did a pretty good job, though, keeping it from hitting the wall or
What a weekend
anything.
that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling installment when Formula 2 returns.
Awesome. So if we look at it, it looks like... Hold on one second. Looks like it went Hadjar, or me, Antonelli, Paul, Martin, Calapinto, Berletto, and it looks like even Borletto jumped up a bunch. Yeah, Borletto went from 12th to 8th. Behrman stayed stagnant. Colapinto stayed stagnant. Which makes me want to go watch the replay. But real quick before I do that, Isaac has grown a little bit more. Colapinto is, I'm closing that gap slowly. And Kimi Antonelli is just chilling right behind me. So, and then for the Constructors Championship, it looks like we've moved into 3rd place, tied with MP Motorsports, which is Colapinto's team. Which is awesome, because if we look at the race, my teammate did not finish with points. He finished down in 13th, which kind of sucks. But alright, give me 1 second. A battle I expect to see a lot more of. I think that'll make the short, and let's go ahead and advance. Now I'm looking at it. I think I got 30 minutes before I have to leave for work. I don't think I have enough time to do another race as much as I really want to. I also wish that we would upgrade a little bit slower. I feel like we're jumping through the ranks. That are these weekend rating declines maybe would be a bit higher. I'm not sure, but pretty sure as we head off to Great Britain for race number 4, for me it's gonna be later. For you guys it'll be in the snap of a finger. So alright, I just did some laps in the practice. The difficulty that I did in time trial says it should be 86, 87 for qualifying and 82, 83 for the race. So I'll probably do like 86 and 83. Excuse me. That pace significantly changed from the beginning to the end. I was in 1st place pace-wise, and the next thing you know, I was in dead last. So I don't know if the track conditions changed, or what, but that was a big jump. Wow, I was on the 70s that race. Okay, well, I know it says 86, but I'm gonna do 85. And if I get my doors blown off, I will drop it down to 80 flat, or 86 or 76 or 78, sorry, one of the 3. The F2 car is a little bit harder for me to handle on this track than like the F1 cars. The F1 cars I kind of just fly through the track with. So alright, well, let's go give it hell. Man, I've already made a ton of mistakes. Almost a second gap between me and Hydra. Now to be very careful, because this is my worst section of the track. Guess we're gonna be starting in 12th. Not exactly the 2 P4s we had, but I did make a mistake in the beginning of that lap that
It's time to leave for now, but we'll
cost
be
me.
back tomorrow when the feature race gets underway.
And it looks like my teammate is nowhere to be found. Where are you? In last place. Wow. Okay, that hurts a lot. Oh. But it looks like it's gonna go Hadjar, Aron, Borletto, Antonelli, and then Cordell, Calapinto, and Behrman. So we have a lot to work to do in this race. We're just gonna have to climb the leaderboard, you know. I'm really climbing up that a bit quicker than I care to admit, but I guess in this game it doesn't really matter all that much. At the end of the day, I control all of it. Alright, settings, difficulty, and then 81. Sorry, I'm making a bunch of weird noises. Alright, let's go get to it. I'll let him talk.
And hello to everyone joining us here in Silverstone this weekend as the drivers make their final preparations for today's race. The grid is forming up and we're getting ready for what promises to be a real spectacle. 5 miles out from Toaster, this icon of British motorsport heritage comprises 18 corners over 3.6 miles of circuit. Silverstone has been through several changes over its lifetime, with the start line now leading into Abbey, a fast right-hander for turn 1. But still there, of course, is the circuit's most famous and iconic sequence of corners, starting at Maggots, turn 10. And here are the driver grid positions for today's race. A fantastic effort from Isaac Hadjar yesterday puts him on pole position. And it's Paul Aaron in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bortoletto, Antonelli, Amory Cordial, Colapinto, Stanek, Behrman, Correa, Jack Crawford, Miata, Maverick, Joshua Dirksen, Pepe Marti, Maloney, for sure, Barnard, Enzo Fittipaldi, Hauger, Villa Gomez, Miney, and Victor Martins completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Martins, you let me down, man.
It is the Formula 2 race. It is time to introduce you to Alex Brundle. I'm Alex Jakes, and we've got changeable weather out there today. That's making for some nervous team personnel down in the paddock, down in the pit lane.
Well, uncertainty is what strategy's all about, but it absolves the teams from the responsibility of running both compounds of tyre. They might have to use that wet tyre, of course, and then the question is, where do those crossovers lie between the wet and dry conditions?
Okay, this is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix, which means there's a lot of very important people here behind the scenes. I'd love to give them a strong result to watch today, plus a good result might make my post-race meetings a little bit easier.
Well, we will give it everything we can there, big man. The difficulty is the highest we've had it yet on this track, so pretty excited. Big thing now is actually getting the game to engage my start. It didn't do it again. Oh, that bothers me so much. There we go. For some reason, this game does not like me and my starts. That's a good start. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I was like, I was on the brakes. Why am I not braking? Well, hopefully we'll see some moves here instead of just a single file line. Like, come on, guys. Take some aggressive actions here. Come on.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Oh shit. Damn it. I don't know why, but I've got to learn to actually read braking zones just a little bit. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep jolting into the back of cars in front of me like that, and I can't do that. Okay. Because of my fear.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Because of my fear, I dropped back a bit. That's okay though. I think. I've got to relax a little bit and race my race. And we're sideways again. I'm not mad, you're mad. I'm not mad, you're mad. Okay. Well, my mistakes have caused a significant gap ahead of me. I have to relax now and just race my race. I can't. I'm locking up a lot more than I was earlier. I'm spinning out. In practice, I didn't spin out one, or no, like in the race so far, I haven't spun out once like this. So you can clearly see the pressure getting to me. So now we've got to just eat some time, fight. I can catch up to Sternick. This definitely shows the I'm new nerves, you know? It makes me look more real. Not just coming out here and winning every race. Show some really good potential in the last two, and now we're having to grind a little bit.
Okay, mate, Crawford's behind. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy.
Okay. I'm not worried about Crawford. What I'm worried about is catching Stanek. Well, every time I say that, I think of the pitcher in MLB The Show. I don't know if he even pitches anymore. He used to play for the Houston Astros. Back when I really played. I am making a lot of mistakes. Like, a lot of mistakes.
Okay, copy that.
I was kind of on about it in my head too. It was like, you know, I've made very little mistakes here at this track, and I cannot get around this track to save my life. I can't. This is horrendous.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.2 seconds.
And my teammate and I are both struggling at this track. I don't even think he's going to score any points to help us out this race. And I've dive bombed that corner multiple times now. Okay, well, I'm pulling away from Crawford. I think I'm slowly catching Stanek. Was pulling away from Crawford until I did that. Fuck. My left tire is already screwed. This is a rough race. This is proving to be a very rough race so far. Let's see if I can't dial it in just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's just focus really hard on nobody around me. There's no arrow, there's nobody close. All I need to do now is just 3 solid laps of just excellent racing. Just 3 laps, excellent racing.
Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate.
Yeah, I didn't let somebody pass me. Bug off.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Except for one tire not happy. Not happy. No. Unhappy. Unhappy tire. Damn. Doing so good too. And it all faded away. All things considered, I am on the highest difficulty I've done yet so far with a steering wheel and no assists. You know, so like, as annoying as it is, like, I'm doing pretty fucking good. And we're sideways again. And we're sideways again. And we're doing pretty fucking good. And we're sideways again.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
No, we're not. He was down to 3.4, now he's in like a 4.2. There's nothing I can do about it. I've caught myself out in the wind. I made too many mistakes at the beginning of the race, and now I'm eating it. It's like the 4th time I've gone off right there.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Well, I guess as long as we break in the points, it's fine.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
Yeah, 3/10, huh? Korea's making a run. Well, there's that. We climbed a few
And that's
positions.
the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Good for Hajar.
A superb performance for the French driver. It's victory.
We don't need to watch that.
It's time.
Or that. Oh, but I love the points. Just keep helping me level up in this podium pass. Get
There
all
will
the
be
cool
plenty
stuff.
more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race when Formula 2 returns.
Alright, Hajar stayed. All four of the first cars stayed. They moved one. They moved one. I moved up a few. You went down. I get the races are shorter, but it just. Oh, sorry, I'm being gross. After the first lap, there wasn't much to it. It was just a lot of standstill, is what it felt like. Standings though. Oh, actually, that's what I was trying to look at before we jump into the standings. My teammate did, however, jump up to 19th. Right? You actually finished 19th. You did finish 19th. However, that doesn't get us any points. But standings wise, it looks like I dropped one to either Colapinto or Antonelli. My teammate is still on that, broke 10 points, and it looks like we might have dropped down one. So, alright, give me 1 second. Alright, let's see what the post-credit numbers did to us. Some experience. Our racecraft is going up. Awareness jumped up. I don't know why. And I don't know why our pace jumped up either, but getting us a little bit higher up there in the ratings. Really wish there was somebody that looked a little bit more like me. And next we're going to be heading off to Belgium. We're a few seconds ahead of the pace here. I love seeing all this XP come in for the podium pass.
That's it for practice then. We will see you again soon.
We will be turning up the difficulty, and I must be saying, I think I like this track. It's very wide open. Only one turn really that I have much concern with. So I think I think this is gonna be a good track for me. I didn't actually say where we were. I just realized that I'm talking about the track, and I'm sure you guys could figure it out by now, but, you know, I don't want to say it and be wrong, so hold on. Difficulty for qualifying is going to be set to 88. For the race, it's going to be set to 84. This is, like I said, I think this is going to be a good race for me. And we are out here. Spa Franca de Doors? I didn't read that fast enough. It went by too quickly. Alright. Let's go kick some butt, boys. Let's go kick some butt. My old team up here in the lead with me. Not for long though. I think this might be a pull for me. Might be a little arrogant, a little soon, but yeah. As long as I do my race and just stay focused. We're sitting a little bit behind still. Ah, made a mistake. I gotta get on the gas a little bit harder, a little bit faster. Come on. Let me get a front row at least. No. No. Fuck. Oh no. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. 5th. Okay. Damn. That's rough. I had a few mishaps. And one big mishap, which cost me, but oh. I was talking a lot of shit, wasn't I? I was talking complete. Some shit.
All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the feature race tomorrow. Make sure you join us then.
Oh, Kimi Antonelli and Isaac Hadjar dropped down a bit. Interesting, interesting. Let's go see where my teammate is, because I'm starting to feel like, I know they're not clearly, but he's in 11th. That's the standings. Did I really click the wrong button? I did. Oh, there we go. He is starting in 16th. I really hope he can do something better than a 16th. My teammate sucks. Kind of feels like when I was racing in 23, but in 23 it was unfair because Daniel Ricciardo had a really shitty car, and I feel like he was like poorly rated than what he should have maybe been. But and what's his name? I had Fernando Alonso as a teammate as well, and he didn't start doing really well until I came along. He just needed Lance Stroll out of his life. That's really mean, but it's kind of true. Alright. I'll be quiet.
Located in the Ardennes countryside, Spa has been hosting races for almost a century, and it's revered by drivers and fans alike. So it's a joy to be here today, as we prepare for the next thrilling instalment of the Formula 2 race calendar. So here we are again, a whopping 3.5 miles of track here at Spa, featuring long straights, some seriously fast corners, and some massive elevation changes. This is a track that routinely delivers high-quality racing, and we'll be hoping to see just that from our young F2 drivers today.
I thought he said 3.5.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's results with a look at the starting grid. Paul Aaron lines up on pole position, and it's Ollie Behrman in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Colapinto, Miney, Maverick, Hadjar, Hauger, for sure, Crawford, Juan Manuel Correa, Antonelli, Dirksen, Gabriel Bortoletto, Taylor Barnard, Cordial, Martins, Villa Gomez, Ritomo Miata, Stanek, Maloney, Fittipaldi, and Pepe Marti completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. Hello one, hello all, and welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes, he is Alex Brundle, and we have changeable conditions today, Alex. How does that uncertainty affect the strategy?
There are going to be some quivering hands on the tyre guns, aren't there, when they tighten up what could easily be the wrong specification of tyre completely for the conditions. It's a gamble out there.
It's too bad we're only doing like 4 laps. I don't know about gambling.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I got you, boo. Right, give me 1 second. Alright, let's see if I can't actually get this down this time. First try. Oh, Colapinto got a horrible start. So did Aaron. Oh, I got pinched off. Oh, wow. Oh, that was... I got a warning. I feel like I should back it up, but... Nah. This is your boy's track. This isn't one where Hadjar takes it in the end. This isn't, no, this is my track. Sayonara, chaps. I was born to live this track. Maybe one day I'll actually get to race on it. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Also, I felt like it was Aaron that I bumped into, not Colapinto, so I'm kind of astonished that that's who I got the warning with. Also, I really, really want to see more action back there. Like, you guys are all lined up. Somebody make some moves. I was watching, they were bragging about the AI in 2025. I'm not seeing the AI do much. Also, I am kicking some ass. I wasn't lying when I said I think this is my track. Yep. Of course, when I start trying to get him to...
Got that confirmed.
So, do you guys actually play Formula 1 Formula 1? Or do you not play Formula 1, you just like to watch it? Do you watch actual Formula 1? Do you drive some kind of Formula car? And if so, how do I get into it? No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, who's your favorite driver? The difficulty feels like it might be a little low. That or I'm just making no mistakes right now. where normally I'm making a lot of mistakes, which means is why I average out my times in time trials, because I make a lot of mistakes typically. But it feels like on this track I don't make mistakes, so I'm loving it. I am kicking some serious booty right now. But seriously, who is your favorite driver? Why do you like that driver? What about him do you like? Do you have multiple favorite drivers? And if so, why do you like all of them? Who do you dislike? Why do you dislike them? If you've made it this far into the video, which if you have, I can't stress it enough, I really appreciate you watching this far in. And I'd love to know, like, what is your favorite driver? Why is he your favorite driver? Who do you like? Who do you not like? And yeah, I'll do my best to make sure I respond to everybody. Normally I do. But who knows, maybe this video gets 20,000 views or something. Honestly, even if it got 20,000 views, I'd probably respond to all of them. Or any of the comments that were dropped.
That's the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, mate. Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
As he's doing that, I'm not paying attention to the road. And I made a mistake. Do you think he'll give it to me again? I don't think he will. I think I'll have to wait till the next lap. Darn. I was doing so good, so clean, so everything, and then I got distracted. And I'm trying not to rewind on mistakes where I get a little loose. I'm trying to only rewind on mistakes where I turn completely sideways for right now. I'm hoping by the time I get to F1, I won't spin anymore, and I will just turn the rewinds and stuff off. Just because I really want it to kind of feel really authentic. But I'm also learning the whole trial. Right now I have it on medium traction control. I'd like to get to a place where I have it on no traction control, but I'm trying to learn that. I'm trying to learn no brake assist. I already told you guys because of my desk.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Yeah, but we don't really have a reason to worry about that, dude. By then the race will be over. Yeah, I'd like to get all those things going. I'd like to see, like, oh, I can't shift. I can't do the shifting right now, and the reason I can't do shifting is because my paddle shifters, I thought were broken, but realistically the reason I can't is because the desk I own, the paddle shifters almost touch the desk. Because, you know, back in the day when you had, like, the full computer, monitor, keyboard, mouse, all those things. Well, this one is kind of like a not an ottoman. Ottoman's not the right word. Well, like, it's like a TV stand that you put your TV on in the living room. So basically it has one big flat one on the top, which is where my monitor is, and then it has that bottom one where you're supposed to be able to put like movies or books or whatever. It's very small, and it's also kind of recessed inside. So my steering wheel is in there. It has a box with headphones underneath it, lifting it up so then the steering wheel will tilt down enough so then I can actually use it, otherwise it wouldn't fit. So to use the paddle shifters, hopefully I will have a new desk one day in the future, and then, you know, I can learn that whole experience and everything. Also on top of that, I have one of those like little, not love chairs, what are they called? I'm just sitting in a, like, more of a couch sofa type thing than I am sitting in like an actual chair, table, desk thing. And even better yet, because of how low my seat is to the ground and everything, my desk is pulled like a foot and a half, 2 feet, a foot and a half, 2.5 feet away from the wall. So I've just lost significant amount of space in my room, and it's kind of funny, to be honest with you. But it's totally worth it to get to drive with the steering wheel and, you know, have the more immersive experience. I don't remember who it was, but there was a gentleman that I assume it's a gentleman. Please don't hate me. There was a person that commented on one of my videos, one of my shorts actually, where I was talking about like how the difficulty changes so much from game to game, especially when you're newer to it, and especially when you're using a controller, because like when you go to Monaco, or a track that's got tight, quick or slow turns with lots of walls, it's a lot harder for a controller than it is on a big track that's wide open and you get to go just really fast in a straight line. But he commented on there and he said something like, I might not get a challenge because I rewinded at the wrong time. But yeah, he made a comment and said something about like having a G29 wheel, which is what I ended up getting. I did watch a few YouTube videos first, but it was really nice that he made the suggestion and all that good jazz. So very appreciative. And if he watches this video, that'd be epic. But honestly, if there's anybody that made it this far in the video, I could not be more grateful. Like, I don't know. I enjoy doing this stuff. I like racing. I'd like to do more of it. Kind of do more gaming style like Team Art though, but committed and longer. That would be depressing. I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, what if my engine just blew? Because I'm pretty sure I turned on, I didn't realize when I was doing my 2023 series.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
I didn't realize in my 2023 series that, oh, no. I didn't have or engine faults and stuff turned on for my character. They were on for everybody else, but for me, they were turned off. And I was just like, could you imagine if my engine just blew right now? That would be the most emotionally damaging thing ever. Like, I find a track that I just kind of am a bit too dominant on, honestly. And when I say dominant, obviously I'm not playing on 110 difficulty, which, you know, I look forward to getting to, but I also hope that, because I hope they add more difficulty, so then when I do get there, there's a further scale, so then I'm not just... Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I'm clearly not on the highest difficulty, so I'm not blowing them away, but this is the highest difficulty I've played on, and I'm kind of eating the competition. I think I've gotten faster since the last, or I did my qualifying training stuff. That's okay. It's still 26 points whether I'm here or 3 seconds slower, you know. I just hope there's like trading of positions going on. Like, it looks like Behrman, Colapinto, and Aaron have all been, oh, that's, yeah, they've all been in a little fight back there, but nobody's done anything. Like, nobody's passed anybody. Take it home, baby. Let's go. Look at him. Celebrate, baby.
They're gonna last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Look at Maverick celebrating, baby. Yeah, pumping fists. Yeah, you can't argue with that. We were the driver of the day. There was no questioning us there.
It was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for ART today.
Well, that's what these cars are made for. Racecraft, so formative at this level. So many daring moves achieved. Brilliant stuff.
ART, the French team who have been racing since the 90s in various forms of motorsport, are once again back on the winner's podium today after a brilliant display from team and driver.
Looking good up there on the podium, baby. Come on, get a little celebration going. Your boy loves Belgium now. This game would be so fun if there was so much more customization to it. I really believe that. Like, I get that it's supposed to be mostly a racing simulator, but I really think if the game added a bunch of customization, like, to it, like, especially in a mic player, I wish a lot of games would have the option to do those kinds of things. Like, I think it would just create more diversity to the game and more replayability.
After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care for now.
Alright, real quick. Race results. We came in first. We jumped from 5th to 1st, and then just chilled. Paul dropped down to 3rd. Behrman dropped down to 4th, and Colapinto looks like he jumped up a little bit with me. Hajar dropped down 1. Borletto jumped up. Andrea Kimi Antonelli moved up a little bit, and then sadly, our teammate finished exactly where he started. There's just no moving up for him, huh? And then real quick before I go do the short thing, standings. I moved back up into 3rd, jumping over Antonelli, and it looks like Paul Aaron even jumped over Antonelli after his relatively disappointing finish, I guess. Martins also still hasn't done anything. Also, real quick while I'm sitting here, Art, I wonder what team it was. Was it AIX that there was supposed to be a team that I thought when I was looking at it was supposed to be part of the one what is the name of that team? Alpine. But anyways, it looks like we're still sitting in the same place on the constructor standings. I don't know how or if we'll be able to climb up this, to be honest with you, especially considering Campos has 2 people finishing in the standings most of the races, I believe. And Prix also have 2 people always finishing in the points, even if they weren't that high up. And it looks like we're 23 points back on Isaac Hadjar, so we're gonna have to have some really good races here, if we want to jump up to the top of the, or to the anywhere in the leaderboard, honestly. But 1 second. We'll screenshot of me leading the pack. Moving right along. Gonna go catch our readings jump. Our racecraft is, and awareness is jumping way too high. So is our pace. We're gonna lose some of that when we get to Formula 1, I have a feeling. But that track we were just so good at, I felt like it would be unfair for us to not. Oh, and now we're going to Monza. We love Monza. The Italian Grand Prix is one of the better tracks I'm at. Oh shit. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Hold on 1 second. There's that. I really hope Colapinto gets the race and something. Like, he's just been doing way too good to not get the chance. We are already a 70 overall. Don't love that. And it sucks too, because this is going to be another race where we finish on top 100%. Settings, it says that we are going to be qualifying on 88, and we will be racing on 84 again. So pretty standard, or similar. Did I? Yeah, okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Alright, let's jump into qualifying, and then after that, we'll get into an 8-lap race. And then I'm probably going to take a break, but for you guys, it'll be like that. And then we'll jump into the last 2 races of my F2 career to finish this video out, which will be super exciting. And alright, I want 1 good lap. No mistakes. I won't lie, I've put quite a bit of pressure on myself because I like this track so much. That I really want. Why am I so far over? I really want a pole position. That I've made 2 mistakes, I won't lie to you guys, but I'm really hoping here I can get out of that and just drive my lap. Oh, that was bad. No, not Dirk. Get back here, bitch. Stop looking at the damn thing. You're so overwhelmed with that crap, you're not racing. Come on. Oh wow, look at him jump off of me. Fourth. I've dropped. I felt like I hit that so well. Alright, relax. Best sector is the last sector. Best sector is the last sector. Best sector is the last sector. Oh no! We're fading. McQueen is fading fast. Oh, my heart. Antonelli. Oh, that's so depressing. Damn. Oh, no. Wow, we really fell off there at the end, didn't we? It's alright. The goal is to come back and get a podium at least. That's heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
Goodbye for now, but in all honesty, we're just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
And my teammate is in dead last. Because why not? Oh, that's painful. We're not going to talk about it. Pace went up a little bit. That's gut-wrenching. I don't know how my pace went up. I came in fucking 10th. I should be losing pace there. Like, sometimes this game just doesn't make sense to me. Alright. Let's get it. After this, we'll have 2 more races, so.
Hello and welcome back to a classic circuit, familiar to fans the world over. This is Monza. You can hear the cars ready to go. Certainly the fans are ready for some action. We're all set. So let's get this Formula 2 race underway. Monza is one of the fastest circuits in Formula 2, comprising some very long straights and tight chicanes. The engine spends so long at full throttle, in fact, that engine failures are not an uncommon sight here. On top of that, the 3.6 miles of track are pretty hard on the gearbox too. We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Andrea Kimi Antonelli lines up on pole position, and Joshua Dirksen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bortoletto, Cordial, Rafael Villagomez, Colapinto, Miata, Hajar, Pepe Marti, Maverick, Behrman, Maloney, Enzo Fittipaldi, Jack Crawford, Hauger, Miney, Aaron and Richard Verschoor, Stanek, Correa, Barnard and Victor Martins.
My teammate.
And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
I really would need to just beat Haja by like
It
2
is the Formula
positions.
2 race. It is time to introduce you to Alex Brundle. I'm Alex Jakes, and we've got changeable weather out there today. That's making for some nervous team personnel down in the paddock, down in the pit lane.
Well, uncertainty is what strategy's all about, but it absolves the teams from the responsibility of running both compounds of tyre. They might have to use that wet tyre, of course, and then the question is, where do those crossovers lie between the wet and dry conditions?
Right, mate, I know it's hot in that cockpit, believe me, but your tyres are even hotter than that. You've got to work really hard today to keep them cool, otherwise we're going to suffer with our performance.
My tires are overheating. That's cool. The track is 109 degrees. That's why. Okay. Alright, frustration is high. I keep making a lot of mistakes. I won't lie, I've restarted this a few times because I just keep doing dumb things out of aggravation. And it's bothering me a lot. So we're gonna try and get through this without hitting anybody, without messing up in traffic, without I gotta be good. I gotta do good. Focus on my race. Stay focused. And I fucked it up. I fucked up! On today's episode, you have fucked up, it's fucked up. That's fucked up. Like that. I just don't know where the fuck he's slowing down. And I don't want to fall off of him because I'm braking too early. I just don't. I haven't figured it out, and it's aggravating me. Don't come up track. Don't come up track. Don't come up track. Don't come up track. I didn't mean to push you off, but as long as I can be very smooth and get to the end of this goddamn race, I will be fine. I just have, oh my god, have I struggled with traffic. Like, I think I've gotten better at the braking and everything, but the traffic, I have struggled indefinitely with the damn traffic. I was way too slow on the gas there. It's fine. What do you guys do when you get super frustrated with the game? Do you quit? Do you get up and take a break? Or do you do what I do, where you just keep fucking doing it over and over again until finally you start to feel like you're supposed to be here? And then you just get absolutely aggravated to all hell trying to get there. Because you're like, I know what I'm capable of. I know how good I am. But I keep making the dumbest airheaded mistakes. Or is it just me? That's probably why they call me Maverick. That would make sense. Oh, I lost the DRS because I just... Damn. I wish the big screens weren't playing what I was looking at. We're actually playing like a cinematic shot. I think that'd be more fun. Alright, now we're gonna catch Calapinto. When I do, I need to be calm, steady. They're making moves up there.
Okay, mate, Cordial behind. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please.
Yeah, that's fine. I made a mistake. I should have just stayed behind him. But instead I tried to... I don't know the colors of all the teams. I don't know where Hijar's back there. I'm hoping he's still in 9th. Actually, I'm really more hoping that he's fallen back some. See how smoothly they run together? That's what I need to develop that skill. And also to get Cordial out from my split stream. And my DRS. He's got both on me. Now the question is will my DRS be enough for the train of DRSs?
Okay,
Okay,
no
just
issues
stay
with
behind
tyre
it.
wear for now.
Just
Keep
stay
taking
behind
care
it.
of them.
Stay behind it and on them. Stay behind it and on them. Good. Now we've kept them in sights. Now I just gotta stay off of their asses. Break into the inside. Leave him some room. Oh, I don't know why you backed out there, Calapinto. We had a fair race going on there. And I gave you room. I felt like I did such a good job. He's like, I've been watching you race all day. You've hit everything and everyone. I ain't fucking risking my race for that shit. Fair. In that case, fair. Now I've got a double 100. Just ease my way up to these two. I should theoretically be able to get it. I'm not going to be able to get it. Maybe. 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 Never say never, baby. Never say never, baby. Give me that DRS. We running. Snagging on that booty. Yum, 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 yum.
Really good job. Gap to your teammate
I'm so weird.
8.2 seconds.
Finally get my braking sections down, and then next thing you know, oh, I feel like Lando Norris cutting grass. Oh shit. Sorry. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, careful with the overtakes. That was a bit risky. We could have received a penalty.
It's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, and now I gotta run down Borletto again. This is where I was 2 races ago. 1 race ago. 2 if you include me fucking up the entry or the initial takeoff, the 1, 2, 3 go. Yeah. Borletto is running. I really gotta focus on my race now. My front tire's not happy. Not even a little happy. You see that shit? 36. 30 fucking 6. Now this is gonna be the problem. Oh, dude. It's my fault. I kind of cut him off. I won't lie. He hit me. That skank hit me. And him hitting me is gonna probably fuck us all up. Actually, no. I think he fell back enough that I don't have to worry about him taking DRS on me. Now I can just focus on trying to just put up some time on Borletto. But more realistically, I just want to finish this damn race. There's been so much dogfighting in this one. I don't remember if he was at 3 or if he was at 2. Now he's at 3. We'll see. All I can do is just keep putting fantastic laps in, you know? I got 2 of them. Oy. Hopefully Colapinto puts a move on Dirksen. Bitch hit me. Gave me damage. Now I'm gonna struggle. Well, I'm not gonna catch Borletto. That's what I meant to say.
Final lap. Final
Why
lap.
is he pitting?
Push, push.
What happened to him? Why would you pit and put a new wing on when there's 1 lap left? That's the dumbest thing I've seen the AI do. Clearly, they still have kinks to work out. 1 lap. You don't pit with 1 lap. You dogfight, you scrape, you try to hold everybody off. That'd be like me going in to get duct tape for my where you destroyed my sides. Also, another thing they could do is, like, I've only been hit on the left side of my car. Maybe they should only show the left side of my car. But the biggest reason that aggravates me is because now Hajar gets a free spot. Like, and that's more points. So, and I don't know what position he's in. And I know my teammate's probably in dead fucking last, so I'd be surprised if he gets past, say, 17. And I'm so excited to be in Formula 1 cars with better stopping, better tires, better everything. But Antonelli, I thought it was my track. No, this is Antonelli's track. There is never anybody else other than Antonelli.
Yes, and that's a podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
Driver of the day, my ass. Rage bait of the day. That's what it was.
The Italian driver will look up and see.
That kind of makes sense. Antonelli did that then.
The party. The drivers making their way to the podium. You can see it on their faces. It's joy. And another win for Prima today.
Come on, get to the celebration. I want... If I ever could get into, like, Formula 1... What are you doing? Come on, Mav, participate, man. I would love to stand on this and celebrate. You know how fun that would be? Me and Antonelli, baby. We might be teammates in the future. We might be. You never know. You never
It was
know.
great having you with us for the weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We will see you when Formula 2 returns.
Hell yeah. So it does look like Hadjar in Compost Racing are the grays, and it looks like he moved up from ninth to 7th, which for me has a little bit of a it puts more on the buffer for the whole me trying to catch up to him, because I only got 10 points on him because he moved up to 7th. If he would have stayed in 9th, I would have gotten 4 extra points. If I would have gotten in front of Borletto, that would have helped me significantly too. But what really is crazy is if we come down here, Dirksen, who was in 2nd place, went into pit. Why did he go into pit? That ruined his whole race. Like, if we go into the race director, I'm sure it's because he needed to replace his front wing. But I mean, if we're honest, he should have just ran it out and bulldogged. And yeah, if it wasn't for Dirksen, he came in 21st. He got 1 spot. But Antonelli jumps up a little bit more. If we go check out the standings here real quick, Isaac Hadjar is now 13 points away, and I am 1 point back on Colapinto. So we are making a little bit of our leaps and bounds. That was supposed to be my good race. So we really need Isaac Hadjar to have like 2 bad races and me to have 2 more decent races. Otherwise, we probably are not going to see a Formula 2 championship. However, we're also 39 points behind Compost Racing, which is something I don't think we're going to be able to catch up to because my teammate didn't score any points, came almost in dead last, and Compost Racing here finished with 2 people are within championship points. So even though they only made 7 points, they're still finishing up here, and that is kind of something that's gonna inhibit me. However, I'm confused real quick. Hold on. Antonelli, Roden. Oh, it's supposed to be Antonelli and Behrman. I'm surprised they're not leading everything, and that it's Campos. Because MP Colapinto's teammate is down here. Those 2 are both down there. Who am I missing? I'm missing 1 person. Oh, there's Aaron, Hedge Tech, and Cordial. I want to look at the standings one more time with you guys, because this is gonna be a long video, and if you guys have made it this far, I can't be more than appreciative. Yeah, there's Aaron, there's Antonelli, Borletto, Behrman. This is why I wish Colapinto would be player racing, because I would probably be replacing Oliver Behrman, not Colapinto. But yeah, let's go check out this real quick before I do the little short thing that I do. I'm curious to know. So we're here. Oh, I gave him very little to no room, but he did turn into me. Now, where did his wing get destroyed, though? Personally, to me, it looks like his front wing was fine. He didn't lose it. When did he lose it? Oh, okay, I see yeah, he broke that piece off. But really, he didn't need to pit for that. And that's another one of those moments where I feel like the AI just they've got to get a little bit better. But I'm gonna go find myself a quick pick and probably do the little short thing. So I'll see you guys in a second. This is the moment when he ripped off part of his wing. It was a pretty cool clip. Picture, I meant. Experience went up. Racecraft should have went down. Awareness should have went down, clearly. Pace. Pace was fine. Focus. Focus should have went down. We are climbing a little too fast for me, though. I really wish that there was a way to, like, slow that down. It looks like the next track we'll be going to is Qatar, and I think Qatar was one of the tracks that I wasn't super duper great at, so we will see how I do and if I can't get in front of Hajar. However,
Right, I've got a little bit of an electrical problem at the moment. We're working on it, so don't worry. We're going to get you out there as soon as possible.
looks like I have issues going into my my practice, so shouldn't affect me too much, but I am going to take a wee break. I will see you guys like.
That concludes a really intriguing practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend continues.
This track's gonna be more difficult, but Hajar being on top isn't something to be concerning. Well, I'm really hoping that for some reason, Hajar has a relatively difficult qualifying. So qualifying will be on 82, and the race will be on either 78 or 79, one of the two. Say, I don't think they talk for this, so we're just gonna skip it. And then let's hop straight into the track. I think Antonelli might make a run up the leaderboard here at the end of the season. I was thinking about it. It was like, it's kind of nice that it's felt so much. No way, I'm actually having a decent lap. Don't fuck it up now. It's felt fun racing in F2, where like when I played 23 earlier this year, granted I was on a controller, so the experience was different, but every race, Liam Lawson was winning by 2, 3, 4 seconds, maybe even 6 seconds, where, by the way, I put the difficulty one higher than I should have. Hajar being in front is not good. Put Antonelli back up there. Don't put Hajar. I can't have that. But yeah, it was just so no way we're gonna have our first Q1 and it's gonna be here. No, we're gonna be beside Antonelli. I will take that. I think the track is feeling a lot better there. Where I think I put a lot of pressure on myself when I was doing the one in Italy. I think there I took a lot of the pressure off, and that was a lot more fun. But yeah, no, in 23 it was like Liam Lawson won every single race.
The grid is set then. It just leaves us with the race itself. Join us tomorrow. We'll be live with all the action. Until then, goodbye.
The only person that was like competing with him was me, and so this one's felt like there's been more of like we're actually racing. Yes, you have your better racers, but it feels like we're actually racing, and for that I've enjoyed it. So almost would enjoy doing like a full F2 experience, but I also just don't think that people would watch it, nor would they watch my actual series if that were the case. So I feel like we put it on 79. We're on the front row. We put it on 79. Let's go get some stuff done. Here we go.
It is time for action for you from Lusail. We're on the outskirts of Doha for this Formula 2 feature race. Welcome to the Qatar Grand Prix. .3 miles, 16 turns, just one DRS zone, built out of the desert with artificial grass around the track to stop sand being blown over, but you'll still see plenty out there if a driver goes wide. With that then, let's run through the grid order. A fantastic effort from Andrea Kimi Antonelli yesterday puts him on pole position, and Maverick completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hajar, Aaron, Gabriel Bortoletto, Behrman, Fittipaldi, Hauger, Pepe Marti, Amory Cordial, Crawford, Barnard, Kushmini, Joshua Dirksen, Maloney, Verschoor, Correa, Roman Stanek, Villa Gomez, Colapinto, Martins, and Ritomo Miata completes the grid.
He's in 21st.
Now it's almost time to lights out. So let's get down to the track.
Victor, my man, what are you doing?
Hello one, hello all, and welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes, he is Alex Brundle, and we have changeable conditions today, Alex. How does that uncertainty affect the strategy?
There are going to be some quivering hands on the tyre guns, aren't there, when they tighten up what
We've
could
heard this one
easily...
before. If it wasn't the same video,
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
wasn't the same video, then I would listen to it again, but I'm just Alright, Antonelli, I really need Hajar to make a mistake or something. Oh, what a wonderful start by your boy. Now to just really enjoy this clean air. Hajar got around Antonelli, which is the last thing I need. I was complaining about the track and thought I was going to have struggles. But I feel like I'm starting to get it down. I also think I'm not trying to chase somebody. And because I'm not trying to chase somebody, I'm willing to ease into the turns like I know I'm supposed to. And when I ease into them, I have better exits. All of it leads together of being like where I don't do that. And then I have the front run where I give up time. Well, hopefully, I'm really hoping Antonelli might put a move on Hajar. We'll see how competitive the AI is back there. Come on, Antonelli. You're going to Mercedes. He's going to Racing Bulls. Alright. Did I...
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Definitely didn't get enough space between us. If I can get out of DRS range on Hadjar, I think that'll give Antonelli the chance to get around him. I didn't get enough brakes there. Mistake was made. Damn it.
Confirmed.
Alright, there's enough space. I think that's Antonelli's move. I can't do much more for you, Antonelli. Other than being amazing up here. It's always my front left tire that's giving me fits. I wonder what that is. Antonelli got around him good.
Okay, mate, we've got more fuel in hand than we need, so let's push, push, and use it all up.
That's a new one. I've never got that one before. That's the turn I've... No, 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 no. We were doing so good. If I would have just lost control, I would not have rewinded there. But because I spun around, I did. Hadjar's back in front of Antonelli. When did that happen? At least the AI is battling back there. That's nice. I'm trying to use it, I promise. Hadjar's opened up a gap on Antonelli, which is not good for me. I think Antonelli will get him right here.
Okay, mate, that still wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but look, let's move on. Get your head down and chin up and focus till the end of the race.
How much did I not use? Trust me, I pushed. I even set a fastest last sector on these tires. Just keep them in your grasp, Antonelli. I think I kind of like this track just because how open it is.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
No. Every time. Open my big ass mouth. I locked up my tires again. That front tire is not happy. Come on, Antonelli. Borletto's not going to help me out. He's fallen off. And I'm pretty sure they're fighting back there, so. Stay on him, Antonelli. Stay on him, Antonelli. Prove to him why you're going to Mercedes.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 13.3 seconds.
I'm glad I didn't put this on 78 now. Granted, minus my 2 mistakes I cheated on, I've had a very good race so far. And if I think still if I wasn't going to do assists, or if I was going to use all the assists, I would probably turn off mistakes and everything. But I think what I'll actually do is probably set it to like a lower amount of mistakes, and then only fix if I smash into somebody or spin completely backwards. Alright, Antonelli, I really need you. Come on, dude. For your sake and my sake. You need points on Hadjar, and I need points on Hadjar. I see that he's having a great race, but whatever you had, whatever magic powers you had last race, you need to pull them out right now. I'm not seeing him getting pulled out. And he's back in front. Well, them battling is helping me get further away, but I really need like the last lap for Antonelli to be ahead of him. And we're sideways again. It's the same turn all 3 times. And I don't really know where the DRS zones are because I haven't used them, so I know there's one on the straightaway. But other than that, I've Come on, Antonelli. Come on. What you need is you need to be like a second off of him, or a tenth of a second off. You need to be on his bumper coming into this corner. So once you have DRS and Splitstream,
okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
There's no him getting it back. My foot is just... This is the lap I need Antonelli to pull it off. Like, I need Hadjar to, like, him to get right on Hadjar, right here. And then I need him to be... Barletto and Aaron are having fights back there. And I need him to just hold on him, like, perfectly. Like, nuzzle up on him. And then when we get to DRS or something, I need you to pass him. Like, I really need you to do something back there, Antonelli. You had the fastest lap in the qualifying. Show us why you're fast. I'm talking a lot, but I really... Like, you're 0.8 of a second behind him again. That's not helping us. Come on. Come on. I'm so focused on not my race right now. It's just, I need him to get past. Watch how I do this, Antonelli. There, crew chief, start sharing with him. Tell him, this is what I need you to do right here. Push it to the limits. I need you to pass him in this turn. Not this turn, this straightaway. It's 5/10 off. I don't think he's gonna have it. We did it.
We have to remember these days.
He didn't do it.
No guarantee they're
Oh,
gonna last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
cheers. Oh, that's painful. Thank you. Definitely wasn't Antonelli letting Hadjar get
A
past.
great win then for the ART team today.
It's a real skill, racing wheel to wheel and also grabbing the fastest lap in the interim, finding that clean air. They've done a great job of that, actually.
Thank you. Thank you.
An amazing race today. And the team, they worked so hard all weekend to get the exact right setup out of the car. The results speak for themselves. ART Grand Prix, your winners today.
Oh, let's see him celebrate. Come on. Get it out. Antonelli, I'm disappointed in you, but it was a good race. It's a good race. Good race. We leveled up. That's
And
nice.
after all of that excitement, I think I need a lie down. Thanks for joining us. We will see you when Formula 2 returns.
Oh man, if he would have just took 3 more points away from Isaac Tadjar, that would have been splendid. Though I did get the 1 extra point from the fastest lap, which I'm significantly impressed with myself and the effort that I put into that race. That was awesome. I really thought that race was going to give me struggles, but it didn't. I really though you put up 1 point or 2 points, so you're only losing 1 to him, which I guess is useful for you. But for me, I needed you to take the 3 points away, so then we could have caught up to him a bit. And what I mean by that is, let's go down to these standings first. I have now moved up into 2nd place over Antonelli. It might have actually been Colapinto that I passed, but that puts me 5 points away from him. If we would have had a better turnout, if Antonelli would have beat him, I would be 2 points away from Isaac Hadjar, and Antonelli would have been, I think, like 3 more points. So he'd been 19 points away. Which means he wouldn't have really had a chance, I guess, to get in to 2nd place. So this really comes down to being a fight between us. My teammate still has 6 points. He hasn't gotten any more points. We'll go back and look at the race results, but with that effort, I have put us into 3rd over MP Motorsports, but I don't think there's a chance that I will catch Primo Racing or Compost. Compost, it's between these two, really. And with that much in sight, if we look at the race, who are the 2 teams? Prima, Behrman, and Antonelli. So they could take it. Where Compost, yeah, we needed Antonelli to beat Hadjar right there, but he couldn't pull it out. We moved up, Hadjar moved up, Antonelli fell off. These 2 were battling back there, but it looks like Aaron ended up winning it. Behrman, Fittipaldi. Who are we missing? Where's my teammate? My teammate came in dead last. I'm looking forward to having Pierre Gasly or somebody else on my team. This feels like the second seat like thing again. It's painful. It is very, very painful. But real quick, I am gonna do the highlight thing for shorts, which might be how you find this video, and then I will actually real quick. We had no incidents, nothing, chilling. Cool. Yeah. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and hit advance. Wasn't really any cool moments. I just was absolutely running away from the field, which merits some justified increase in our points here. Wow, we went up in awareness. Why did we jump up so much in awareness? I really hope they start to like make this more difficult to level up. We're up to level 72. Experience, just no DNF, so that wasn't much of anything. Finishing position versus starting position, which is why we got so much of that. Overtakes complete. Awareness, this one. Driving standards, avoiding penalties and avoiding warnings is why we got so many points in the awareness section. And then pace, we set the fastest lap, which is makes sense. And then focus went up because, well, we won. So I guess the excitement's there. We're focused. And we need to be as we go to Abu Dhabi for the last race of the season. And I'm really hoping that you guys are still here. And if you are, I really hope that we can put up something here. We need 5 points. 5 points against Isaac Hajar for this to all be worth it. Okay. I had good news. I don't think I have good news anymore. Now, I don't know if the track was getting faster as the day went on. But Isaac
Thanks for joining
Hajar
us for free practice today. We will be back with more Formula 2 action very shortly.
was at the very bottom of the charts. And Antonelli was at the very top of the charts. And then all these people started jumping to the top, and then out of nowhere, Isaac came out and hit 0.4 of a second faster than everybody. So if the track was getting faster as the practice went on, there's a chance that this could be a good track for Isaac. This could be a chance that Isaac has trouble with this track. But the problem is this track has a chance to be good with me. Also has a chance to be very bad with me. I don't know what's gonna happen. And I won't lie, I'm a bit nervous because there's a lot kind of riding on this. If I do well in this if I do well in this race, there's a chance that I'm sitting pretty with the championship. If I don't do well in this race, there's a chance that I'm sitting like an ugly duckling with his hands in his knees, I guess. We are going to be doing qualifying at difficulty 79. And then the race will actually be on 73 because I make quite a few mistakes on the track. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up real quick. 28. The difficulty will be set on 73 or 74. So, it kind of comes down to qualifying and all that stuff as always. So, let us hop straight into this qualifying, and I'll see you there. The nerves are high. Right now, we are about to go into qualifying in Abu Dhabi under the lights. It all really comes down to this. If we have a good qualifying here, we could set ourselves up for our Formula 2 championship. We could be champions. If we have a bad qualifying here, we could have to dogfight to get out of this. Me and Hajar, it looked like it could go both ways. Me versus Antonelli, baby. Just stay in it. Stay in it. Lean into it. Lean into it. Lean into it. I don't know what to tell you. Figure it out. Lean into it. No, 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 no. What is this? What is this? What is this? What the fuck is this? I'm gonna have to, like, I don't know. Scream. I'm losing my shit, man. I think I'm just trying to break way too late into that, and I need to chill. Sure. It's a P3. Only one time cheating after a lot of time cheating. My helmet looks dope. I'm so aggravated. Oh my god. It only took me half an hour to do that. I didn't say that out loud, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I could not spin. It was like all of my focus just disappeared. That was horrendous.
It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the feature race gets underway.
Oh, Kimi Antonelli, Oliver Behrman, me, Hadjar, Calapento. I need Calapento to do something, and I need to get in front of Behrman, and then I need those two to hold Hadjar off or something. Also, another thing I've noticed is, where the hell is Borletto? Borletto is down in 18th. I'm pretty sure these cars are like, and my, oh, I was gonna say, and my teammate. Where's my teammate? My teammate is in 8th place. Whoo, baby! This is the one. I am the one, the one. It has to be now or never. Like, my teammate's in 8th, I'm in 3rd. Are the stars aligning? Did it only take this long for the stars to fucking align? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways. Only took 30 minutes. Alright. We have a lot of issues on this track. So, alright, let's hop into it. This is for it all, baby.
It's race day for our young drivers here in the United Arab Emirates, where the Yas Marina circuit is about to play host to the Abu Dhabi Formula 2 race. Let's get started. Yas Marina Circuit is a 3.2-mile racetrack built on the man-made Yas Island. In addition to the 16 corners, it features 2 very long straights. Now, these will be the drivers' main overtaking chances today into Turn 5 and Turn 7. Well then, after an exciting session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Andrea Kimi Antonelli lines up on pole position, with Ollie Behrman alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Maverick, Hadjar, Franco Colapinto, Cordial, Dirksen, Martins, Maloney, Pepe Marti, Miata, Aaron, Richard Verschoor, Kushmini, Crawford, Hauger, Fittipaldi, Gabriel Bortoletto, Villa Gomez, Stanek, Correa, and Taylor Barnard completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. It all comes down to this. I'm Alex Jakes, Alex Brundle is alongside me, and for the final time this season, we're about to go racing. Alex, you're looking to sign off in some style.
So are the drivers and teams. It's a really important race for everyone here, despite the fact it's the end of the year. They know that everything they do in this event is going to echo for months through the end of the season.
Okay, mate, I know it's tough in there, it's hot in that cockpit, but your tyres are even hotter, so you're going to have to work extra hard to keep them cool. It matters for performance.
116 degrees on the track. Wow.
Or even hotter than that.
Oh shit. Come on, Behrman.
Understood. Copy that.
My race is not with Antonelli. If I win this race, Hadja can come in second for all I care. I should still be fine. If I come in third or second, Hadja has to come in. I think he has to come in fourth. So this is stiff and nerve-wracking. Especially since Cordeal just fell off pace. Can Behrman hold off Hadja? That's the big question of the day. Or can I hold off Antonelli? I finally look like I'm having clean laps. Damn it. Splendid. Hadjar just hit the fastest lap. Fuck.
Okay, mate. Okay, Antonelli behind. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy.
It is critical. Hadjar getting the extra bonus from having the fastest lap is the worst thing that could fucking happen.
Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, and let's focus right until the checkered flag.
I like how he passes me for 1 millisecond and I lose out on the mission. Okay. We are just streaming away from the pack. There's no chance of getting help from anybody behind us. And I'm sideways. Not unless if I could break the chain, but if I break the chain, then they'll probably start passing each other, and that could spell for danger. So it's like one of those, I don't know what's better kind of things, and I don't even know if I can break away. Doing shit like that's not gonna fucking help. Like I'm wasting rewinds on the stupidest shit.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.7 seconds.
Well, there's hope for him then. This is our statement on...
As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship.
Just keep it in there. Keep it in there. I am cramping. I need to eat. I'm in pain. No. No, 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 no. All I can think of is that Kevin Hart scene. Oh, I'm in so much pain. I have like 4 cramps and I don't know why. No, 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 no. Ooh, the cramps. The cramps are bad. Guys, I don't even know what lap we're on. It's 7 of 8. That just opened a massive door. Oh, I so fucked up. I don't need that. Not right now. Oh shit. I need NOS, I need something.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Leaving it open again. God, I'm so tired. Alright, leave him room, leave him room, leave him room, leave him room. I don't have DRS again. Ollie Behrman's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Kimi Antonelli is like, that was not your points to take from me.
We have to remember these days.
Oh my God.
They're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
I'm gonna be quiet.
So another fantastic victory for ART today.
2 wins in a row, and they're really building a picture, aren't they? The confidence must be building here.
ART, the French team who have been racing since the 90s in various forms of motorsport, are once again back on the winner's podium today after a brilliant display from team and driver. Well, what a championship it has been. Young talent shining through once again. I've been Alex Jakes. My thanks to Alex Brundle and the whole team. We'll see you next year when Formula 2 returns.
If I would have lost to Anthony or Kimi Antonelli, I would have tied for points with Isaac Hadjar because Hadjar got the fastest lap. Wow. Me and Kimmy switched places. My teammate got 7th place, got 6 points for the squad. Oh, I love it. Borletto barely moved up. Oh, let's check it out. Let's check it out. And with that, I am a Formula 2 champion, moving in to my Formula 1 career. How epic is that? Man, I didn't write it up. I did have some frustrations. Wow, that's so cool, man. Calapinto, Behrman, Borletto. So, honestly, I really hope Calapinto is in Formula 1 this year, and I'll replace Borletto and race alongside Hulkenberg. But if not, I'll replace Doohan, and hopefully Calapinto will break into the league at some point. For the constructor side, obviously there was no chance. But in the last race, it appears that Primo Racing took it over because Behrman and Antonelli both finished in the second and third, putting them down into second place. But we only got third. What an epic season! Give me 3 seconds. Is the fight to end it all? It all comes to an end. I thought there would be like a big championship celebration. I thought that would be really cool. But it doesn't look like they're gonna do that, which is kind of dumb. Also, it's still weird that I'm in the Williams Driving Academy. I didn't mean to do that. Get anything for... Nope. Some celebration would be cool. I would expect a celebration. Like, that would be what would make sense. Nope, no celebration. We just jump straight into it. Okay. Melbourne is... I never realized they said, like, with the difficulty of the tracks. Austria is very easy. Easy. No wonder I like these. Very easy. Very hard. What is the one we just did? Qatar's medium. Abu Dhabi's easy. That's crazy. We did not make it look easy. I am actually gonna go with the 24 races.
We'll be working closely together to get you the best deal possible. So, decision time. Who will you drive for this season? Tough choice, I know. On this screen, you can view all the available teams and view some information about them to help you make a choice. Here, you can check out the basic information covering their principal, HQ, and vehicle information. Opposite this, you can see the current performance of this team compared to the rest of the field. This performance will change, depending on your success with development during the coming seasons. Recognition is a system that the team will use to determine how much R&D responsibility you were given. You will be compared against your teammate, and resource points will be split accordingly. Increase your recognition by improving your driver ratings, your current contract, and other bonuses that we'll cover later.
Okay, so this is all very new. First of all, I want to say this. This is bullshit. Racing, or the Red Bull team and McLaren should not be almost in the in the same line. That blows my mind. This is another reason why I wish you could like edit it. Like McLaren should be significantly outperforming everybody, but whatever. Yeah, like that just doesn't make sense. Like, cause you're gonna get in this, and you're gonna be racing with Sonoda out here putting up numbers. You know what I'm saying? Um. So we're not gonna go with these teams. But I was just looking: Leclerc, Lewis. You have Lance Stroll, which is psychotic, and Fernando Alonso, Alexander Albon, and Carlos Sainz, Liam Lawson and Isaac Hadjar, Pierre Gasly. So it is Jack Doohan, which is absolutely dumb in my opinion. I feel like it should be Colapinto. Also, I'm pretty sure Colapinto is the one that's racing right now. I could be wrong. But because of that, instead of replacing Gabriel Borletto, we'll be replacing Jack Doohan. However, first, before we go into it, I want to see if I click on this, it shouldn't choose.
Okay, who would you like your teammate to be? You can view both of the current drivers and toggle through some information here before making your decision. It might have an impact on your standing within the team.
Okay, so you have, oh, you can see like its birthday and stuff. So we have Pierre Gasly and Jack Doohan. Now I want to jump through these real quick with you guys. So we have Oscar Piastri, who is a 91 overall, and so is Lando Norris. And then with this team, you have 93 over Max Verstappen, and 76 overall Yuki Tsunoda. With Mercedes, you have 90 overall George Russell and 77 overall Anthony Antonelli. With the Ferrari team, you got 90 overall Charles Leclerc and 90 overall Lewis Hamilton, who looks very mad. You have Lance Stroll, who's 76, and 87 overall Fernando Alonso. Why is he the lead driver? I don't know, but also I don't know why the ratings blow my mind a little bit. But for the Williams team, you have 84 overall Alexander Albon and 86 overall Carlos Sainz, who I'd love to race with. For the racing Red Bulls, we have 77 overall Isaac Hadjar and 72 overall Liam Lawson. We just looked at this, but Pierre Gasly is an 85 and Jack Doohan is a 67. With the Haas, you have Esteban Ocon, who's an 82, and Oliver Behrman, who's a 74. And then last but not least, with the Kick team, you have Nico Hulkenberg, who's an 85, and Gabriel Borletto, who's a 73. This is where I get frustrated. I really feel like 77 overall Colapinto should be racing right here instead of Jack Doohan. And I think it'd be cool to see some moves from the CPU. But we will move forward. Like I said, we will be driving for the Alpine team. We will be the third worst team. Only Kicksaber making us look of any decency. I still disagree with the whole where teams are. But we will be joining Pierre Gasly and we will be racing with the Alpines. So my teammate is going to be Pierre. And then let's confirm settings. Okay, so be honest with you. it is almost my bedtime.